Have you noticed how in the word collaborate is nestled the word labor? Because without labor, it's very difficult to collaborate. Let me take an example. Uh, all of us find collaboration an uphill task, but when you're in a collective, it becomes like rolling a rock uphill. And why is that? Because collectives typically, and that's what happened to our collective, the vartaLeap coalition, which was set up by ComMutiny, the youth collective, where we put together an intention, made a charter, which was around the mission being every youth a Jagrik and every space nurturing Jagrik. Jagrik is a self-awakened citizen. And everybody thought this was a great cause. We got stakeholders from everywhere coming in who were youth engaging and youth influencers. They all thought this intention was great for us to put out. We sat back and then waited for them to show up. But it was not easy. People would not come to meetings, and slowly the numbers started dwindling. And we realized that just seeing together something is not good enough. They needed more engagement. So we set up several other groups, including a bonding and learning group, a programming group, a fundraising group, in which they started doing things together. And as they started doing things together, what happened was, typically because they were all people with good accomplishments, they were sort of legends in their own right, and they were used to working in their own organizations, but when they came together, they had different points of view, and they fought. And in that fighting, there was a threat for the collective again. And now we realize that when the intention became an action, then in the action, we needed to use conflict positively. So we set up processes in which people could talk to each other with empathy, confront each other with care, and we called that care fronting, and then together come to solutions where these people became then much more supportive, much more trust developed with each other. And this actually was a being together of that collective. So the seeing, doing, and being together made the whole idea of collaboration possible. The being was the labor, but the labor bore fruit in a lot of togetherness and a lot of solidarity. We were able to come together to do this great campaign called Saath Nirbhar, which in the worst of COVID times saved many lives, a lot of relief work, a lot of recovery work, and a great coming together of young youth leaders to really make a big difference during that time. And all of this was possible because we in that collective had decided it is not about fight or flight, but it is fight and flight. And that's how the seeing, doing, and ultimately being together has kept our collective going. And the vartaLeap coalition is a thriving space of 150 organizations enjoying what they're doing and doing some really great kick-ass work.